Days of Doom? No, I don't want to do Days of Doom. Got logical. You're in here in a jellyfish. I'm not ignoring you. You're still in here. Oof. One last cure found, sure. Not mean to hit that so early, but so be it. Oh. Oh boy.
WoR drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them.
I need to circle down a little bit, getting a little bit of lag on this one. Yeah, Kimmer's got like some major issues on the back end. There's something just fundamentally wrong with this map right now. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I think Daniel over here will appreciate the assistance. Look at the delay for the stuff spawning above the transformer even. Yeah, I don't know how much you guys can see that graph at the bottom right. That is very, very rough. Good to see Stowe running really well as normal, yeah. BRB after t-shirt. Yeah, pets normally should be getting the benefit of dilithium. Yeah, it's supposed to benefit up to like 10 or 12 pets within a certain radius. I don't remember the radius, but yeah. Eddie, how's it going? Pressing console several times here. Yeah, the servers are fair rough. This is just incredibly laggy. Yeah, Kittimer, every time we've tried it recently, it just seems to get worse and worse. But yeah, the pets are supposed to benefit from that, so... 10-kilometer ally buff to self and up to 12 allies within 10 kilometers for 20 seconds. Yeah, you're supposed to get that benefit. That's why it is a little bit disappointing to not see the bird of praise, at least on the parser. It's not being flagged that they're getting them. And it looks like they might be getting, like you saw, some flags of getting other things like potentially the shield. That's something that warrants a bit more testing for sure. Okay, there's a request to do a cure to wrap things up, so we'll do a cure found public queue, and then that'll be it for today's stream. Truly immersive temporal anomalies there. Gotcha. Then it might be a parser issue for why why some of the stuff is showing up under them and not showing up. Next. Two pets. There's an alpha and a beta. Also, make sure you're not looking at the, I had the normal bird of prey pets on. You want to look for the ones that are specifically flagged alpha and beta. Oh, did that drawing finish? The giveaway drawings. Okay, nice. 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 I'll get those codes sent out here right after the shortly after the stream for the console giveaways. So good, good. Hopefully everyone there is actually a console player. We've had a couple of those giveaways where people enter and they were actually on PC, and initially I was tempted to send them a code for PC, but it's like, nah, I need to, I can't go down that path. I gotta keep it. You signed up to enter for this platform. Like, I've got the same amount of codes for each. I gotta be strict there. You gotta make sure you're entering for the right platform. But yeah, you want to look up. So I did have the Quadon Birds of Prey on, but the two that we're talking about here are the alpha and beta from the hunting pack. Yeah, so I did just have them out. Where'd they go? Oh, because I'm at the top of the map. Did they go above the map? Tragic. Yeah, okay, they got stuck on the other side. But yeah, there's the so they should have alpha and beta in the name. Yeah. It doesn't help that I sent a parse there that's got all the pets, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I know Sora is really wanting the raid here on Twitch and YouTube, so you guys can go say hi to Sora. Sora was also wanting a redirect on YouTube, so let's get that going. I gotta pull up Sora's YouTube here. There we go. Yeah, they have surgical strikes. Yeah, they've got a ton of abilities. So while I'm getting this going, here's the full list.
Thank you, Spencer, for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Well, welcome, everyone, in the YouTube chat. If you're new here, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so whatever you say will show up in the other chat. A follow and a sub would greatly appreciate. Hello, Trouble. Salute, how are you? Okay, so last time on T Edition, this is a ROM hack of the original 6. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. So, last time we picked up 2 Eidolons, and now we're gonna head into Jitto and Ozar's house to pick up both Strago and Realm. So, let's get going. And yes, my characters are in different costumes. No, we're not going there now. A like and sub on Twitch would greatly help me and the channel and the VOD. Nice, nice Dan, welcome. Thank you for the bits, appreciate it. I'm blind. Thank you once again for the bits. I appreciate it as always. If you sub on Twitch, whether it's Prime or a regular sub, you'll gain VIP treatment. One moment. Thank you, Dan, once again for the bits. Appreciate it. Well, hello, Climax. Welcome. Just needed to do something quickly. Okay, I'm back. So, we have different music in here. I'm just spending an absolute fortune of a new painting. It's quite large one, so I won't be able to put it on the first floor with the others. I have to think about where to display it later. An artist came from Zojo, showed me his work, waste of time. Was broken, so I bought a new one. Twitter's a tad pricey, but now everything's all bright and cheery with just the flip of the switch. I invited an artist. I guess it's asking too much to expect a painter to have more talent than a wet sponge. I've been feeling strange lately ever since I had that picture painted. I've been hearing things too, strange sounds. They seem to be coming from the cellar. We've got a boss here, or mini boss. Hey, Pierre. The diary ends here. That battle is exclusive to this romhack. And oh, and thank you, Dan, once again for the bits. Appreciate it. Thank you, Trouble, for the sub if I didn't thank you before. Let's get the ladder. Obtain the Emperor's letter. That's Phoenix Cave. Snow Bunny. So this battle requires a little bit different. In order to kill this llama, you need to use cure on it. It will not die without doing that. If anyone has any questions, please put them in chat. Southern Cross. Bloodlands. Bravery. Before we do that, pretty good likeness. Everything in this game, in this ROM hack, is its Japanese original name. $2,000. Snow Bunny. Yeah, some weak items. But it is worth it for the experience. And yes, Gogo's Kefka in his outfit right now. Yes, enemies can die via MP kill. Snow Bunny, good. A remedy. Still life. Let's get rid of that. Tapir. Okay, let's do Cheshire. Celis gain a level with a God bracelet. Quick tent. Okay, which music do I have for the boss? That song. Okay, so we're actually gonna change it for this one. Thank you, Celis. Don't worry about what it looks like. Unfortunately, that's a known bug. Well, here we are. Hmm? The painting? Right, of course there is. A monster? Okay, we'll do this song from Saga Frontier. We don't want to change anything. Good block. Snow Bunny. Thank you, Celis. Good block. Cape, you're good. Poison frog. Murky. Thank you, Celis. A surprise gravity. Hmm. Oh, that's it. Even by a first standard playthrough, you shouldn't have issue. Yes, you will not get the Esper Starlet here in this ROM hack, which is what that painting is. Okay, we finished that. Not too difficult. It shouldn't be difficult anyway. Okay, now let's go. We'll go get Stray, go and break him out of his phase. It's Lena's outfit from 5. Got Doom Death Gaze there, but we can get around that. Yes, those green dots represent where Death Gaze is. So no more having to frantically search for it when you're ready to take it on. Stubborn old bag of bones. Oh, you're as foul-mouthed as ever. Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll be going here, but not now. Now, we're gonna go to the ancient castle and get Odin. Because there's a little interesting strategy against Odin in this ROM hack to use, which I will use and show off. We'll make sure to have Go-Go on steel, free sleep. Stop. No, elaborate more, Dan. Oh, yes, in Fanatic's Tower, yes, until you beat the boss. Except on that lower floor at the start. There are battles on it. Once you beat the boss, that clears it. And you'll need that if you want to beat the dragon in there. Although it can be beaten without it, but you give yourself a handicap on it. I need to get Locke. Once we get Odin, we'll go get Locke. Yes, it is. And sometimes Berserk can be a good strat for no, I didn't mean to do that. Can be a good strat for certain bosses. The only problem is a lot of bosses in here have counters. Nope, that's okay. It just means I have to go back, which I would have to once we're done. I want to see, well, it's obviously not going to happen, so level 2 holy. Cast holy on enemies level divisible by 2. That works as well. We're going to be coming in here multiple times. If it isn't used, oh, there it is. Right. That's fine because she has near infinite MP. The dragon spear. Level 2 holy. Cast holy on enemies level divisible by 2. And how's Chad holding up? Hi, Ether. But we're gonna pass this now. Yeah. Remember, this is 13's battle song and fanfare being played on an older MIDI of the SNES and does quite well. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's the King Tom Berry. Mm-hmm. And it still has that. Merkeet, good. And I get Kefka in this boss fight. Now, we're gonna use Unicorn to knock Gal out of his rage. So I can get on Golem. Yeah. That barrier changes its weakness. We need to get Golem back up. You can also do this with Phantom, since it is physical. Tape, you're good. Cat, good. It doesn't matter, she's immune to instant death anyway. And that ends that. Ten AP and kitchen knife. We'll go pick up that one later. Nope. Level 2 Holy. Cast Holy on enemies level divisible by 2. So, I could do it. Oh wait, we're not there yet. Cast Holy on enemies level divisible by 2. Guaranteed both leveled. So I could pass it now. There's an optional boss in here. Right there. I will show it off because not many have seen it. It is one of the super bosses. but I'm not going to pass it right now. I could, but normally you wouldn't. Nor would you try, although this super boss has one flaw. It's Omega. But I'm going to show this off. He can be stopped. However, he does have that ending Ultima before he dies. And yes, it can kill you. We're not gonna do him now, we'll do him later. I could, but I won't. We didn't come for that. But yes, Omega is in here. And he's just as hard and fast. Of a 1,000-year-old battle. Lord Odin, you get a key item to make the Omega weapon from him. Yes, you get a Mega Elixir. No. We still don't know who this wizard is. Impressive, and I thought you'd be able to turn me to stone. Nope, you can't. A powerful magus, but we don't know who that is. But we came here for Odin. That's fine, she's got unlimited MP. Smoke bomb. We'll pick up everything later. Let's get to him. Okay, so we're gonna want Phantom on. This is a strategy that can be very useful because he's here, still stone. We'll be going down there. However, we're gonna put on Mug because I want to steal the Merit Award. My name is Zolden, warriors. Why do you seek my aid? To save the world? If you don't wish to perish, then go against fate and show me your power. Yes, you must fight him. You don't get him for free. Blade that can cut even souls. And we have Odin. This isn't going to work. Yes. Before we do that, since he does all physical, but we still need to defeat him quickly. Stole the Merit Award. Okay, it's coming. We need to get rid of him now, although unfortunately that'll get us out. Expect on your first playthrough that you'll likely not get him in time. But his Xantuscan can be blocked. He seems to have much more HP as usual. Interesting. Wonderful. You fought valiantly. Phantom makes all the difference here. You fought well, warriors. I grant my strength to thee. Obtain the Odin, Magicite. Very good. Open up that, but we're gonna go in here first. And then you got Master Tom Berries. Go, sell us gain. So if we come down here, we have the 12 legendary weapon quest. So everything I already have, but now you'll want to return the Bannon to get moving on this quest, which technically is what you should do next in line with level, but we are gonna go get Locke, but not at this point, later on. The Orichalcum, the Sasuke's Katana, the Holy Lance, the Earthbreaker, which, like I said, I've already have all of these, the Masamune, there's the Excalibur, Holy Element Auto Regen may cast Comet. She also, yes, we also have that, which we're going to go get. There's treasures in here, but I'm gonna come back in here later. That what Gogo's using is the Zeus Mace. From Tactics and FF12. raccoon. That'll get us out. Yep, Dan will be heading down the stairs. With glitter gems. I've fallen in love with Odin. It is a forbidden love, I know, but the flames of passion obey not rule or reason. A love between a human and a Dolan. Mm-hmm. It's the maiden's prayer. So, for those who don't know, that will change Celus's runic to pray, which is Banon's pray, but much stronger. But we come down here. We know what's down here. And this is another good spot to grind. You can actually get decent experience here. Let's see if this will work. No. Good. A sub or follow would greatly help me for those still watching at this point. We're gonna end it shortly once we get to the back to the save point. Because I need to step away from the computer. So, that dragon's down here. We're not going to pass him. We'll come back to it later. Even the princess was turned to stone. It looks like Maria. Is that a tear? The princess tears become a sword, receives Zantetsuken sword. Yes, there is no Raiden in this ROM hack. Mm-hmm. Okay, once we get back to save, we're going to stop. Okay, we'll come back here later to get everything else. Thank you. Okay, we'll end it here. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me on this stream. Thank you, Spencer, for the raid. Appreciate it, and everyone that came with them. And thank you, Dan, for the bits. I'll be back later on tonight for our next one, which should be part 14 as we continue. We'll go get Locke. So, if you're still new here and following or watching the VOD, a sub, a like on either... No problem, Dothon. You're welcome. A sub or like would greatly help me and the channel. So let's see who did the raid. I can't on YouTube. Salute to you, Dan. Thank you. We'll give it to this one. Raid has gone out. Thank you, everyone. Looks like they're at the end trying to beat Kefka, probably on speed run. Yes. So, you all have a good evening or afternoon, depending on where you are. See you around.